Stop everything you are doing this very second. I am not asking you. I am commanding you. Put down whatever is in your hands. Close every other tab. Silence every notification. Because what I am about to tell you in the next few minutes will either transform your entire existence, or you will walk away and spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been. Only 11 people will actually finish reading this message. Not because it is long, but because the enemy will fight harder in the next 20 minutes to distract you than he has fought in the last 20 months to destroy you. He knows what is about to happen. He knows what I am about to release over your life. And he is terrified. 3 people have already clicked away. They felt the weight of this moment and their mind immediately created an excuse. A notification. A thought about something else they need to do. That was not random. That was strategic interference. But you are still here. That alone tells me everything I need to know about you. I have been watching you for 33 days. Not just watching, studying. I have seen you in moments you thought no one could see. I watched you cry in your car before walking into that building with a smile on your face. I watched you stare at your bank account at 2 a.m. trying to figure out how the numbers could possibly work. I watched you pray. Prayers you were afraid to speak out loud because saying them felt like admitting how desperate things had become. I saw you every single moment, and I want you to understand something that is going to change everything. You have been in a waiting season, not a punishment season, not a testing season, not a lesson season, a waiting season. There is a difference. Punishment implies you did something wrong. Testing implies I am trying to see if you will break. A lesson implies you need to learn something before you can move forward. But waiting is different. Waiting means everything is already prepared. The table is already set. The door is already unlocked. The blessing is already packaged with your name on it. You have just been in a holding pattern while I dealt with people and circumstances and timing that had nothing to do with you before I say another word. I need you to do something right now. I need you to type 888 in the comments. Not later. Not after you finish reading. Right now, pause. Type 888. This is not about engagement. This is not about algorithms. This is about spiritual agreement. When you type that number, you are telling the unseen realm that you are ready to receive what has been prepared. You are activating ancient protocols that shift things in places you cannot see. Do it now. Type 888. I will wait. Now let me show you something you have not been able to see clearly. 9 months ago, something cracked. Not broke, cracked. There is a difference. When something breaks, everyone can see it. The pieces are everywhere. People notice. People ask questions, but a crack is different. A crack is silent, invisible to most. You could still function, you could still smile, you could still show up, but something fractured. It happened in a conversation, or maybe it was a rejection, or a betrayal, or the moment you realized that the thing you had been believing for was not going to happen the way you thought it would. And in that moment, something cracked in your spirit, not your faith. Your faith stayed intact, but your expectation, your hope, your ability to believe that good things could still happen without the other shoe dropping, that is what cracked. And from that crack, doubt started seeping in. Not loud doubt, not the kind of doubt that makes you quit. Quiet doubt. The kind that whispers maybe this is just how life is going to be from now on. Maybe you missed your window. Maybe you used up your quota of miracles. Maybe God is done doing big things in your life, and from now on it is just about endurance and discipline and getting through. But here is what the enemy does not want you to know. That crack happened right before your greatest breakthrough was supposed to manifest. The timing was not coincidental. Hell knew. Demons assigned to your bloodline knew. They saw what was coming toward you and they panicked, so they engineered that moment, that conversation, that disappointment, that betrayal. Not to destroy you, they knew they could not destroy you, but to delay you, to create just enough hesitation in your spirit that when your breakthrough tried to land, you would second guess it. You would talk yourself out of it. You would think it is too good to be true. You would shrink back at the exact moment you were supposed to step forward. That has been the strategy, but that crack is being sealed right now as you read these words. Not patched, not covered, sealed, completely restored. And every lie that seeped in through that crack is being exposed and expelled right now. I need you to do something else. Hit the like button right now. This is not about supporting content. This is about alignment. When you click that button, you are saying, I agree with what heaven is doing in my life right now. I align myself with this word. I receive this sealing. Do it now before I say another word. You have been having the same dream. Not every night, but enough that you noticed. You keep seeing yourself in a room or a place or a situation where you are supposed to be doing something important, but you cannot remember what it is. You feel like you are forgetting something critical. You wake up with this feeling of urgency but no clarity about what you are supposed to be urgent about. Let me tell you what that dream is. That is your spirit recognizing that you are on the edge of a divine appointment you were born for. Your natural mind cannot process it yet because it has not happened yet. But your spirit knows. Your spirit has been preparing. And that restlessness you feel, that sense that something is about to shift, that is not anxiety, that is anticipation. Heaven is about to collide with your reality in a way that will make the last 9 months make perfect sense. There are 3 specific people in your life right now who have been draining you. You know exactly who they are. Their faces just flashed through your mind. One of them is someone you talk to regularly. One of them is someone you are connected to out of obligation. One of them is someone you keep giving chances to even though they keep proving they have not changed. And you have been wondering why you feel so exhausted after interacting with them. Here is why. They are operating under assignments. Not because they are evil people, most of them have no idea, but there are demonic assignments attached to their words, their needs, their constant chaos. And every time you engage, you are leaking energy that is supposed to be reserved for what is coming. I am not telling you to cut them off. I am telling you to create boundaries, starting today. You are going to feel resistance when you do this. They are going to sense the shift. They are going to test the boundary. They might even accuse you of changing or being different. Let them. Your breakthrough is more important than their comfort with your availability. Within the next 7 days, someone is going to enter your life. You are not going to meet them online. You are not going to meet them through a dating app or a setup. You are going to meet them in person, in a place you go regularly. It might be where you work. It might be where you shop. It might be a place you have walked past 100 times, but this time will be different. This person is going to say something specific to you, something about timing. They are going to use the word finally or perfect timing, or I have been waiting for this. And when you hear those words, you need to pay attention, because this is not a random person. This is a divine connection. Not necessarily romantic, though for some of you it will be, but this is someone who carries a piece of your next season. They have information you need, or access you need, or a perspective you need. Do not dismiss this encounter as small talk. Engage, ask questions, exchange information, and then watch what unfolds over the next 21 days. Now I need you to do something. I need you to share this message with exactly 2 people. Not on your public timeline. Send it directly to 2 specific people. You already know who they are. Do it right now. Let me address the money because I know that is sitting heavy on you right now. I see the bills. I see the debt. I see the gap between what you make and what you need. I see you doing math in your head every single day trying to figure out how to make it work. I see you sacrificing things you should not have to sacrifice. I see you putting things back at the checkout counter. I see you checking your account balance multiple times a day hoping the numbers somehow changed. I see you avoiding phone calls from certain numbers. I see you smiling when people ask how you are doing but crying when you are alone. And I need you to hear this clearly. Within the next 40 days, you are going to receive $52,000, not approximate, not around that number. Exactly that amount. This is literal, actual currency that you can deposit into your account. It is not going to come the way you think. It might come through a legal settlement you forgot about. It might come through an inheritance from a distant relative. It might come through a debt that gets forgiven, or a tax return you were not expecting. It might come through a business opportunity that falls into your lap. It might come through a contract or a deal or a check that has your name on it that you did not even know existed. It might come through multiple sources that add up to exactly that number. But it is coming. And I need you to understand something. This is not just to get you out of the hole. This is to position you for the next level. This money is going to do three things. First, it is going to eliminate the immediate pressure. Second, it is going to give you breathing room to make better decisions. Third, it is going to prove to you that I can do it again, which means you will never go back to that level of anxiety about provision. Maria from Atlanta typed 888 and shared this message. She was 3 weeks from losing her house. Within 11 days, she received a call about an insurance policy from a job she worked at 15 years ago. The payout was $48,000. She closed on a refinance that saved her home and she had money left over. She sent me her testimony crying. David from Chicago was facing bankruptcy. He did every action step I listed in a message like this. Within 33 days, a former business partner he had not spoken to in 8 years contacted him to say a deal they worked on together had finally closed, and his share was $67,000. The check arrived on day 37. These are not made-up stories. These are real people who obeyed real instructions and experienced real breakthrough. And I need you to speak this out loud right now. Say this with me: my financial season of lack ends today. What has been withheld is being released. What has been blocked is being unblocked. What has been delayed is being expedited. The windows of heaven are open over my finances right now. Provision is chasing me down. Abundance is my portion. Debt is being canceled. Streams of income are opening. I am walking into my wealthiest season. Good. Now listen carefully. This money is not just provision. It is a test. Not a test of whether you will be grateful. You will be. A test of whether you will be obedient. Within 48 hours of reading this message, you need to sow a seed somewhere. It does not have to be big, but it has to be intentional. It has to be sacrificial. Not leftovers, not convenience, sacrifice. Give something that makes you feel it. Give it to a person or a ministry or a cause that is actually doing kingdom work, not just talking about it. This seed is going to unlock something in the spiritual realm that has been locked for years. Within 7 days, you need to forgive someone. Out loud, say their name. Say, I forgive you for what you did. I release you. I release the offense. I release the debt. I release my right to hold this against you. You do not have to contact them. You do not have to reconcile with them. But you have to release them in your heart and in your words. And within 21 days, you need to take one bold action towards something you have been putting off. Apply for that thing. Make that call. Start that project. Whatever it is that you have been saying you will do when the time is right, the time is right now. Tomorrow is significant. Between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., pay attention. Something is going to happen that looks small but is actually massive. You might get a phone call. You might run into someone. You might see something online. You might overhear a conversation, but you are going to have a moment where you feel that knowing in your spirit, that is it. That is the thing I was supposed to notice. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. Act on it immediately. The enemy is going to try to distract you during that window. You are going to feel pulled toward your phone, toward social media, toward busyness. Resist it. Stay present. Stay alert. This is a divine appointment, and you cannot afford to miss it. Right now, I need you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. This is not about supporting content. This is about positioning yourself for continued downloads. There are words coming over the next weeks that are specifically for you, timed for specific moments in your journey. If you miss them, you will miss your cues. Do it right now. Let me show you what the next 12 months look like if you obey everything I just told you. In 30 days from today, you are going to have a conversation that shifts your entire perspective. Someone is going to speak something over you that names the thing you have been feeling but could not articulate. You might be in line somewhere. You might be at an event. You might be in a meeting. But this person is going to see you and they are going to say something that makes you stop and think, wait, how did they know that? That conversation is going to give you permission to step into something you have been hesitating about. You are going to walk away from that encounter with clarity that has been evading you for months. In 60 days, you are going to have a financial increase. Not the $52,000 that is coming sooner, This is going to be an increase in your regular income, a raise you were not expecting, a promotion that opens up suddenly, a new stream of revenue that starts flowing, a client or customer that finds you, something that adds between $1,200 and $2,400 per month to your baseline. And this is permanent, not temporary. This is a shift in your financial floor. In 90 days, you are going to walk into a room and recognize someone you have been praying for without knowing their name. The moment you meet them, you are going to feel it. Your spirit is going to leap. You are going to think, I know this person, even though you just met them. This is going to be the beginning of a collaboration, a partnership, a connection that changes the trajectory of your work and your purpose. This person carries keys to doors you have been trying to open by yourself. In 6 months, you are going to look back on this season, and everything that felt like it was falling apart is going to make perfect sense. You are going to see the pattern. You are going to see how every single delay was protection from something that would have hurt you. How every single no was redirection towards something better. How every single loss was making room for something you could not have carried in your old state. You are going to cry. Not sad tears, relief tears, grateful tears. Tears that come from finally understanding that you were never abandoned, you were being positioned. In 9 months, something you started years ago and gave up on is going to resurrect. A dream, a project, a vision, a business idea, a creative work. Something that died is going to come back to life, but it is going to come back in a form you did not expect, in a context you could not have predicted, with resources you did not have access to back then. It is going to be better than the original version because you are better than you were back then. You have wisdom now that you did not have then. You have discernment now. You have connections now. You have credibility now. And this resurrected thing is going to explode in a way the original never could have. In 12 months from today, you are going to be living in a reality that you could not have imagined sitting here right now. Not because it is so extravagant or because you suddenly became rich or famous, but because it is so aligned, so peaceful, so clear, so free from the chaos and the confusion and the constant fight that you have been living in for so long. You are going to wake up and realize you are not anxious anymore. You are not second-guessing every decision anymore. You are not bracing for disaster anymore. You are actually at peace, deep, real, sustainable peace. And that peace is going to be more valuable to you than any amount of money or success or recognition could ever be. But everything I just described is contingent on one thing: obedience, not perfection. Obedience. Let me list what I have asked you to do. Type 888 in the comments. Hit the like button. Share this with 2 people. Sow a seed within 48 hours. Forgive someone within 7 days. Take one bold action within 21 days. Stay alert tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Those are not suggestions, those are instructions. And here is what is going to happen. Some of you are going to ignore some of these. You are going to pick and choose. You are going to do the easy ones and skip the hard ones. And you are going to wonder why the breakthrough did not come the way I described it. But most of you are going to obey. You are going to do every single thing I just listed, even when it feels awkward or uncomfortable. And you are going to watch everything I just described unfold exactly as I said it would. Right now, type this in the comments. I am the one heaven has been waiting for. Say it out loud too. I am the one heaven has been waiting for. Not because you are better than anyone else, but because you are specifically assigned. You are chosen for this moment. You are blessed beyond what you can currently see. You are covered by a protection you have not earned. You are favored in rooms you have not entered yet. You are being prepared for something that is going to require everything you learned in that waiting season. Right now, as you finish reading these words, I am releasing a comprehensive blessing over every area of your life. This is not symbolic. This is actual spiritual authority being released. May the Lord open doors that have been closed for years. May He close doors that have been open too long. Doors that have been draining you, doors that lead nowhere. May He bring the right people at the right time with the right resources and the right heart. May He remove people who have been blocking your view, people who have been misrepresenting you, people who smile in your face but work against you behind closed doors. May He heal what has been broken in your body. the pain that has been lingering, the condition that has been diagnosed, the weakness that has been limiting you, the exhaustion that has been stealing your joy. May healing flow through every cell, every organ, every system right now. May He heal what has been broken in your mind, the anxiety that wakes you up at night, the depression that makes you feel like you are just going through the motions, the thoughts that loop and will not stop, the memories that still sting. May peace guard your mind like a fortress. May He heal what has been broken in your relationships, the marriage that has been strained, the friendship that has been damaged, the family connection that has been severed. May He bring reconciliation where there needs to be reconciliation, and separation where there needs to be separation. Give you wisdom to know the difference. May He heal what has been broken in your finances, the debt that has been accumulating, the lack that has been persistent, the pressure that has been building. May He break every financial curse, cancel every demonic assignment against your income, release streams of revenue that have been blocked, open accounts that have been frozen, restore what was stolen during seasons of attack, and multiply what you have left in your hands. May He give you strategies in your sleep that you wake up with clarity about. May He give you courage in your waking hours to do things that scare you, to have conversations that intimidate you, to take steps that feel too big. May He surround you with people who see you correctly, who recognize your value, who celebrate your wins without jealousy, who speak life over you without hidden agendas. May He remove people who see you as competition, who minimize your gifts, who drain your energy, who keep you small to make themselves feel big. May He give you favor with people in positions of authority, bosses who need to approve things, lenders who need to say yes, decision makers who hold your future in their hands, officials who process your paperwork. May He turn their hearts toward you like water in His hands. May He give you influence in places where your voice has been ignored, where your ideas have been dismissed, where your presence has been overlooked. May doors open that you did not even know existed. May He give you breakthrough in areas where you have seen repeated failure, the thing you keep trying that keeps not working, the goal you keep setting that keeps slipping away, the dream you keep chasing that keeps feeling just out of reach. May this be the season where it finally clicks, where it finally works, where it finally happens. May He give you clarity where there has been confusion about which direction to go, which choice to make, which door to walk through. May His voice be louder than every other voice competing for your attention. May He give you peace where there has been anxiety, peace that does not make sense based on your circumstances, peace that people notice and ask you about, peace that becomes your testimony. May He give you joy that is not dependent on circumstances, joy that bubbles up from deep inside, even on hard days, joy that becomes contagious to people around you. May He give you strength for every single day ahead, not strength for the whole year, just strength for today. And then tomorrow, more strength for that day, one day at a time, one step at a time. May your endurance increase. May your capacity expand. May your influence grow. May your legacy be established. May your children and your children's children benefit from the choices you make right now in this season. In the next 7 days, watch for these signs. You are going to see the number sequence 1111 at least 3 times. You are going to receive an unexpected message from someone you have not heard from in months. You are going to hear a specific song that you have not heard in years, and it is going to make you cry. You are going to have a dream that is so vivid you will remember it clearly when you wake up. You are going to overhear a conversation that feels like it was meant for you. You are going to find something you thought you lost. You are going to receive confirmation about something you have been praying about. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations that everything I just spoke over you is in motion right now. Your life will never be the same after this moment. The waiting season is over. The holding pattern is broken. The delay is canceled. The door is opening. The blessing is released. The promise is manifesting. The enemy's assignment is revoked. The crack is sealed. The table is set. Your name is called. It is finished. It is done. It is established. Nothing can stop what God has started. Nothing can delay what God has released. Nothing can block what God has opened. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.